Well, this is the warning to the Liberal Party. This is a very well-established pattern that's going on around the seas. Again, 5 years ago, I was laying bricks and I was steel tying and I was landscaping. I didn't know about this if it wasn't for watching Trump and watching Nigel and New Zealand and Canada. What we're seeing right now is a complete realignment of politics. We're seeing, Pierre Poilievre in Canada. They have a way to actually have a new leader. The membership vote for their Conservative Party leader. He is set to take the government at the next election there in Canada. Then you've got New Zealand. They've got a major party that's their Liberal Party, Conservative Party, that has some steel in their spine now because they've got people like Winston Peters and others in that, couple Freedom Parties, Libertarian Party making that coalition up. The Deputy Prime Minister is Winston Peters. In the US, where I believe if it's a fair election, again, our vote's better than the Americans. If it's a fair election, Donald Trump's completely taken over the Conservative Party. Completely. The MAGA movement's thrown out the rhinos. And he's looking to be the leader of the free world at the end of the year, November 5th. And in the UK, Nigel Farage has a 5-year plan now. He's committed to running on the 4th of July. He says, we're going to be the second largest party. We won't be the ones I won't be the Prime Minister, but I'm committing to 5 years, this election and the next one, so that we can take back control of our country, execute Brexit in the right way. And he's realistic about this. And I totally think he's going to do it. Now, Peter Dutton, you can be that guy, or we can F around for a few more elections, and eventually it'll be forced out of your hands by the likes of Craig Kelly and others in these minor parties. And I guess that's brings us to a nice, neat close to the show. Forces like this, journalists like Avi and Rukshan and others, commentators like those around the panel, and active people committed to educating the grassroots in this country, the activists. We're not going away. And thanks to COVID, we all found each other. So now you're very far away from the reinforcements in Europe, 14,000 Ks away from, the Middle East. You're kind of isolated here, and 60 to 70% of the country against you, as The Voice showed. It's a ticking time bomb. You can either set it right, or just as Nigel and the other countries are showing, we're going to set it right. Did you guys have any thoughts on that before I closed up?
No, thanks for having me.
I think it's been a good discussion. I hope you get
great.
a lot of good feedback, Joel.
Yeah.
No, my pleasure. No, you too, Nat.
Fantastic
Absolutely.
start for a first show. Congratulations, Joel.
Absolutely. Look, I'm looking forward to having you guys back. I hopefully have Graham Hood and John Larder and one other next week and in the coming weeks.